Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, friends. I am terrifically excited today because of the surprise that this series has brought to both my heart and my expectations as we continue with Star Trek Continues. This time, episode 3, Fairest of Them All. And friends, I have been told in a non-spoilery fashion, both by the title and a few of you, that this is a continuation of the events or a sequel to the events of Mirror, Mirror, one of my very favorite episodes directed by Mark Daniels. I cannot wait to see what this crew decides to do with this continuation of the story. So wait no longer, we shall. If you could do me a quick favor, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. It greatly helps out a small channel and it allows me to alert you next time it's time for a little Star Trek Continues or any of our sci-fi fare. And of course, if there's anything that we do that you would like early or in its full-length format, the link to our Patreon is in the description. And if you're not a fan of Patreon, consider YouTube memberships. You'll get all of our episodes at least a day early. But my dear, dear friends, all that is then and this is now, and now it's time to continue the voyages for the 5th year of the mission with Star Trek Continues, Episode 3, Fairest of Them All. Prepare to engage maximum warp reaction. And away we go! Ooh, look at that planet!
How long before the Hulkin prediction of galactic revolt is realized?
Approximately 240 years.
The inevitable outcome.
The Empire shall be overthrown, of course.
Then logic would dictate.
I submit to you that your empire is illogical, because it cannot endure. I submit that you are illogical. If change is inevitable, predictable, beneficial, doesn't logic demand that you be a part of it?
One man cannot summon the future.
But one man can change the present.
Wow, yeah.
Find a logical reason for sparing the Hulkins and make it stick. What about it, Spock?
A man must also have the power.
You have it.
What'll it be? Past, future, tyranny or freedom? It's up to you.
I love Moreau. I thought she was a fantastic character.
In every revolution, there's one man with a vision.
Captain Kirk, I shall consider it.
I love that line. It's not a yes or a no. It's a total Spock line. I shall consider it. Which means you've reached me. In some level, you reached me. Yeah. Oh my gosh, here we go.
It appears you were temporarily interchanged with counterparts from a parallel universe. Most of the crew is unaware of these events. The ion storm created a transporter irregularity, resulting in a transposition of the landing party's quantum wave signatures. Kyle was at the controls. He has been disciplined.
He better have been. I trust the Hulkins have been dealt with.
Well, we were busy.
Welcome back, Captain.
See you in my quarters.
Love that character. Boy, she and the actress was it Barbara Luna, I think. Barbara Luna, I think. And Bill Shatner had fantastic chemistry. It was so good.
Ensign Chekhov, return to your station immediately.
It is merciful of you to forgive Mr. Chekhov after his assassination attempt.
Your time has run out. I'm tired of playing with you.
This is no game, Captain Kirk.
Oh no, it's not.
Would love to know who that actor is. There's no way he can be the original guy, right?
Load photon torpedo tubes. Full spread.
Captain,
Oh, we're going to eradicate everything.
a torpedo barrage is unnecessary. The radiation fallout would likely annihilate the entire population.
Likely.
Captain, if I may.
Oh boy.
Logic dictates that the survival of the Hulkan civilization could prove profitable for the Empire for many years to come.
Because they have dilithium or something on there, don't they?
You've given me much to think about, Mr. Spock.
Fire photon torpedoes.
Fire.
Oh, wow. I mean, I think we talked about it after the end of Mirror Mirror. It was going to be really tough for
Space, the final
Spock
conquest.
to. Oh, I'm going to watch this. Final Conquest.
Its continuing mission, to discover and subjugate strange new worlds.
Oh my God.
To conquer the galaxy for the glory of the Empire.
Oh, wow. Nice. Well done. This show is so good. I mean, to be very fair, I would almost like to compare this to the original series just for like, not necessarily like a true comparative, but like a shot by shot. How do they stack up with one another, you know, as far as the quality and the sets? I mean, I argue it's identical, but
I find myself torn between loyalty to the Empire and the logic which predicts its inevitable demise.
The Hulken cities have been destroyed.
Thank you, Jones.
My name's Smith, sir.
Mr. Spock, would you mind telling me what just happened?
my name's Smith.
Contact Starfleet. Let them know that I have completed the mission. Notify them that strip mining of the planet's dilithium can proceed.
Yeah, dilithium, that's what I thought.
Captain, I wish to thank you for permitting me to resume my duties.
I trust you've learned your lesson, Ensign.
Yes, sir.
Good.
He's gonna kill you.
Take him back to the Agony booth.
But Captain!
I changed my mind.
But sir, you said...
I changed my mind!
I'm reading additional detonations beneath the planet's crust.
What sort of detonations?
The dilithium.
A reaction in the planet's dilithium strata that...
Yeah.
Scotty, beam as many dilithium crystals as possible directly to the cargo bay immediately.
Captain, with all these explosions, there's no way to get a lock.
So Scott, I need solutions. Are you capable of providing them?
You effed up, Jim. And that message to Starfleet has already been sent.
Logical decision was to...
You're not paid to lecture me in logic, Mr. Spock. You're paid to do your job.
I believe I am, sir.
Ooh. And remember, the objection was logged and already sent to the Empire. Oh, I
I'll be
love
in
it.
my quarters.
Spock, you know what he has in there.
Commander, 3 Andorian vessels dropping out of warp just outside the system.
3 Andorians, huh?
Kamari-class battle cruisers. Armaments, 180-degree particle cannons. Hull composition, duranium alloy.
Top of the line.
They say they witnessed the destruction of the Hulkins, and they no longer recognize the authority of the Terran Empire.
It has begun.
What has?
Revolution.
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 Oh, I got chills. Oh, this is great.
I'll tell you what's wrong. What's wrong has pointed ears and a knack for insubordination.
You made a bad call, Jim. It's a cool
Captain
camera
here.
shot right there on the desk.
If they make any aggressive moves, destroy them. Kirk out.
Captain, the Andorian government will not...
Once again, offering your opinion when none is requested. Destroy them.
I will not.
Ooh.
What did that imposter offer you?
What he offered me, Captain, is something you cannot give.
And it's not something you can stop either.
The whole galaxy has gone crazy.
This guy, Vic's profile looks just like Bill Shatner. Oh my
What happened while I
God.
was gone?
Revolution started on the ship, brother.
Imposter's obviously been in my chair. Where else has he been?
Oh boy. God, these are so good. Oh my Lord. Look how they recreated all of this. Oh my God, I am so impressed, you guys.
There is, however, a path to the future. But that future may not involve our...
Nah, in the back. Marlene, I know she knows what's going on.
No.
Oh, she sabotaged it. Sabotage.
Kirk to Farrell.
Farewell here, sir.
Send 2 of my personal guards to my cabin on the double. And keep this channel secure. Kirk out.
Ooh, mutiny within a mutiny.
Worried about me?
I am the captain's woman.
You are, aren't you?
Which captain are we talking about? God, this show is so good.
We're taking Commander Spock into custody.
Sir?
Do you have a hearing problem, mister?
No, sir.
Okay, so there's still the Hulkin planet is blowing up, right?
When you were in the other reality, what did you see?
I saw weakness, Commander.
Perhaps what you saw was peace. Is that possible, Mr. Scott?
That kind of talk will only lead to one place, the agony booth.
You speak of weakness. The destruction of the Hulkan civilization will serve as the final straw for the outer colonies. Insurrection was inescapable.
You're still based in logic, Spock. Everybody else is twisted.
Mr. Spock, what you're saying, it's
mutiny.
Boy, he looks like his dad there, doesn't he? Really does.
He's questioned my orders for the final time.
Spock, you're under arrest.
Well, shit.
I don't know, sir.
I had a whole speech prepared. Damn you. Random red shirt.
I believe he's in the transporter room, Captain.
Good girl. It's very menacing. I didn't know it was my turn to watch him, Captain.
I would not want to be Mr. Spock right now.
Well,
I'm sure I want to be on this ship.
We never really had a chance to do much exploration with the crew members that went to our universe.
Captain, where's Mr. Spock? What did you witness, crewman?
Whoa! He went for it. Ah, Spock's gathering forces. Auxiliary control.
I suggest you put down your weapon, laddie.
Man, he is, Doohy and Son is really embracing it now. Oh my God.
I've never used this much before. I wonder what
did
happened.
Did they switch out McCoy? I think they recast McCoy. If that's McCoy, we're parallel universe, so I'm not real sure.
He was headed to auxiliary control.
Kill him.
Give that traitorous elf a slap for me when you catch him, Jim.
Kirk to Sulu.
Jesus.
Sulu here.
Take a team to auxiliary control. Apprehend Mr. Spock and...
Lethal force, Captain? There'll likely be casualties on both sides.
Then take Chekhov and put him in front. Kirk out.
Oh, don't be such a party pooper, Hikaru.
I'm serious. It's not often the captain gives anyone a second chance.
Great job.
Guess who's next in line for first officer?
Of course. And you'll give me that commendation?
I told you I would, didn't I? Same time next week?
Always. You know you're my favorite.
Man, she would have been a great character on the original series. Oh my God. Having a counselor? Come on now. That would have been so good.
Thank you, Mr. Scott. Broadcast this recording on all ship channels.
Take Chekhov. Put him in front. Oh, shit. That tickled me. I thought that was very funny. Oh, they're stunning. Sulu's killing.
Murder is the way of the Empire. The way of the Captain. A way that must change. Join us, Mr. Chekhov.
Or get back in the booth. I like how the red shirt's like, what do we do? Not should we follow orders. Nice. I mean, even in the evil universe, you can only kick people so long before they decide they don't like that.
Andorian vessels have entered orbit, sir. They're charging weapons.
Sound general quarters, ready main phaser bank.
They're demanding we surrender, Captain.
No navigator on the bridge.
Lock onto their lead ship and fire.
Captain?
I said fire!
Aye, sir.
Against 3 Andorian battle cruisers whose specs sounded pretty sweet.
Attention crew of the ISS Enterprise. This is First Officer Spock.
I'm assuming command.
A civilization built upon a legacy of violence and terror
Kill that broadcast!
cannot survive. The time has come to
Locked
embrace
out.
a new vision.
Phasers aren't working, weapon control, they've got you.
This future is within our reach, but not under our present command. Join me.
Damn, Jim, look how quickly this fire spread. I got chills, damn.
Captain's log supplement.
Ooh.
The Andorians are seeking vengeance for the Hulkins.
Can we see these ships a little bit more?
Sir, she said she needed to speak with you.
She poses no threat.
Well, yes, she does, but she's on our side. How's that?
We need to get to Captain Kurt's quarters, quickly.
Lieutenant Moreau, it would be extremely unwise.
Damn it, Mr. Spock. I can help. Just come with me, please.
Oh, this is a trek.
Encode a message to the Andorians. Inform them that we have control of the Enterprise, and we are prepared to join their cause.
Oh, is this a trap? Damn.
Sir, the Andorans are powering down their weapons.
I'm detecting a transmission from auxiliary control, Captain. Mr. Leslie didn't report for duty, sir.
We'll get someone up here to cover his shift.
I always liked Mr. Leslie.
So this is it! This is what I've got to work with!
I can navigate the Enterprise, sir. Whatever you want.
How are you gonna fly? We need it.
Starbase 34, maximum warp.
You are aware of the annihilation of the people.
We don't have control up here.
Navigation has been rerouted to auxiliary control. There's nothing I can do.
Lieutenant, you're relieved of your commission.
Captain, it's not her fault.
I said report to the brig!
That's enough.
There we go.
Attention crew.
Resume the post.
ISS Enterprise. This is First Officer.
So great.
You are aware of the annihilation
Am I
of
not
peaceful
merciful?
Vulcan people. This action is served
Am I not merciful?
morality of galactic peace, a philosophy based upon infinite diversity.
Yeah, they're going.
You heard the captain.
Is within
Get to
our
work.
reach, but not under.
Yeah, and Sulu might be the worst one on the boat.
I was hoping you'd come back during my shift.
Oh.
Always.
Guy pissed and shat himself. Be a whole mess when he wakes up. He doesn't know about this thing. He knows there's something in his quarters that could help him.
I am surprised Captain Kirk did not use it on me.
Tried.
He tried.
Sabotage.
James met an alien scientist at the Starfleet Penal Colony on Tantalus 5. He pillaged her laboratory after he dispensed with her, and he stole this device.
Nice.
But you are the captain's woman.
Yes,
The other captain.
but not this captain.
There we go. Come on. He's gonna do it the old-fashioned way.
Spock, please find a way. A way to send me where he went.
Oh.
I cannot.
Please.
It is not within my power. But you can make a difference here.
Send me where he went. Oh, I don't know why that got me. It did. Everything gets me now. I'm so damn old. Right, he's pissed and shat himself. You just ripped that guy's arm out of his socket. Great shot.
Captain Kirk to Mr. Spock.
Parlay.
There's merit in what you say, Spock. I see the potential for change. Opportunity to better the Empire.
Logically, this was his next choice. Subterfuge and assassination.
I have the bridge. You have auxiliary control. Who makes the next move?
Well, we do since we have control.
We've had many successes together, Spock. I know we can work this out.
Spock's like, I know. Come on.
If there is any hope for the Empire to change, I must give Captain Kirk the opportunity to do so as well.
And if he doesn't, I publicly put him down. Man, he looks like his dad. That little look, holy shit, did he look like his pop. No weapons, no tricks, and you're coming with two dudes? All right.
I've considered our game while you were away. Bishop to Queen's level 2.
Knight takes Bishop.
You have left your king vulnerable.
As have you.
Look at that.
Kill me, take command of the Enterprise? There are a dozen starships out there, all loyal to the Empire.
As am I. But the Empire as it stands today is at a crossroads. Eventually, all kings are vulnerable.
Oh, what a line!
He put these thoughts into that Vulcan head of yours, didn't he? That other captain.
He just made sense.
You would trust a stranger from another universe?
I trust logic. Wow, it's a trick.
You didn't really think I'd let you walk out of here, did you? And now it comes to this. Checkmate.
You were saying?
Mr. Scott has implemented a level 3 energy dampening field on this deck. Yet another act of treachery, which proves once again why your command must come to an end.
Report! The tectonic explosions are destabilizing the planet's orbit!
Get us out of orbit.
The Andorian ships have broken orbit and gone to warp, sir.
They've got the right idea, lad. Put some distance between us and that planet.
Yeah, look at him just take it. Let's see if you can do the same, Jim.
You're no better than the rest of us.
Oh! Woo! Let's go. I don't know. I disagree at this point.
This crew? They don't need alternatives. They're pawns. Pawns need a king. They serve for my conquests, my victories. You think they're smart enough to follow you? They're mine. I can use them, break them, send them to their own slaughter. Now thank me for it.
He just turned on the shipwide communication. Yep.
They're mine. I can use them, break them, send them to their own slaughter. Now thank me for it.
You were saying, Captain.
James T. Kirk, you are hereby relieved of command.
Let go of me! Do you realize what you're doing?
Nice. I do indeed.
I do.
Banished.
I recommend setting a course to the nearest habitable system. You have sufficient supplies to last until then.
You think that changes anything? The Empire will hunt you down like the mangy dog that you are.
Perhaps. But I must try.
Hey, get in the shuttle.
You won't get away with this, Spock.
I already have.
In every revolution, there is one man with a vision.
Who told you that?
You did.
You did.
Oh, so good. Is he in the gold? He is, he is. Oh, I love it.
James T. Kirk chose his path. It is time we chose ours. Warp 2, Ensign.
Heading, sir?
Forward.
Oh, I love it, I love it. Chills. Oh, great. Wow, I super duper dug that, friends. Oh my gosh, this show's so good. All right, everybody, we just finished Star Trek Continues, Episode 3, Fairest of Them All, and the only thing left to do is talk about it. Nailed it. All right, everybody, we just finished Fairest of Them All, the third episode of Star Trek Continues. I mean, quite a trilogy to start off this fan-made series, which I guess has a connotation of having like a bad sound, a negative connotation, fan-made. Not with this. Forget that. Holy smokes. Okay, so we had Pilgrim of Eternity, Lolani, and now we had this one, Fairest of Them All. I think that, and again, you know, to be very fair, to be very, very fair as far as the stronger of the stories, I think that this one might have been, of the three, the weakest of the stories. Let me qualify that. When I mean weakest of the stories, I mean I thought that Pilgrim of Eternity and Lolani, Pilgrim of Eternity, and now Fairest of Them All in that order as far as strength of story. And here's the only reason why. We sort of had the setup, and we had the setup for Fairest of Them All and Mirror Mirror. So we didn't have a whole lot of expectations, especially since as soon as Spock commits, at that point, the only thing that's really a surprise to us is how many members of the crew are going to go with Spock, who's going to ultimately side with him. And it basically turned out to be everybody but Sulu. And Sulu's character was already sort of predefined. That sort of was absolutely defined as being just basically completely evil on Mirror Mirror. He was the one that in many ways was the more sinister of everyone that we met over there. There was a very like an innuendo that he was taking liberties with some of the female crew members, that he was with the scene he had with Uhura whenever they were on the bridge, and he was very just like all over her, like just all that stuff. So my long-winded way of saying, Sulu was always going to go with Jim. Jim was going to be, if he was a foil for our Jim, we knew he was going to be bad, especially with Spock sort of having the same logic basis of his character, knew that he could logically turn it around to a positive note, the Terran Empire's influence. And again, another long-winded way of saying that the only reason why this story was, and again, it's just a comparative of Pilgrim of Eternity and Lolani that we've had so far. This one was the weaker simply because we didn't know what was going to happen, or we knew what was going to happen in this one. We had there wasn't as much speculation. How's that? Even when we had Apollo in Pilgrim of Eternity, we weren't really sure what his bent was. We weren't really sure what was going on with him. And I thought that the evolution of that character throughout the sequel of Pilgrim of Eternity was really, really well done. And it lent itself to, well, what's going to happen? There was speculation inside that episode that was not present in Fairest of Them All. To my opinion, I thought Fairest of Them All had some great performances. I think Vic, as again, wrote it as well, story by. Fairest of Them All was really neat, but it was linear. We knew it was just a mutiny scene, who was going to join who, how were they going to get away from the Andorians. We had that as sort of an external conflict that really didn't rear its head too much. I thought we'd have more of a problem with those three. And I understand that Spock came out and sent the message to them and said, hey, we're taking control of the ship, we apologize. If the Andorians were going to make that move on the Enterprise, already had fired upon her, the idea that their command crew was destabilized shouldn't have stopped them from pursuing destruction, in my mind. But again, you had to have them take a back seat if you were going to be able to advance the story and the tension and everything that was brewing between Spock and Kirk on ship. I thought the performances of Spock, fantastic, great lines. The chess analogy that they had whenever they were down in the rec room, the officers' quarters, having the chessboard set up. I was considering our game. You've left your king open, so have you. Talking about the Terran Empire, at some point, everybody leaves their king vulnerable. That was fantastic. When I was growing up, my buddy actually had the 3D chess game, all the levels and things like that. And there was a picture on the box of Kirk playing Spock. And so even though I have never seen that in practice in the original series before I watched it, I knew that that was, I guess, something that they did, because I don't think it's ever in any of the movies. That's how I knew that they were chess players. However, what I inferred from all of it is that Spock always won. Now, again, I had no basis for that, no knowledge center that said, hey, you heard from somewhere that Spock always wins in chess, because if anybody from the original series had told me, they would have been like, that's not true. Jim is a fantastic chess player. We've seen that numerous times. We've even seen it in Strange New Worlds, right? They played off of that concept. But with this one, I think it's very good, because you have the idea that they've reached a point now where we're not sure what the total kind of scoreboard is as far as did Jim always win in the Terran universe. We don't know. But at this moment, at this point in time, there is a gaming continuation in suspense right beside us on that table, in which they are projected to be in a stalemate. I love that. That is a great little just a notation to take before the true conflict begins. We are at a point basically of no return, and it looks like we're equally matched. Now, you could infer further that it's a no-win scenario. But again, if you're going to have a no-win scenario, that means that you have to play it out. And they played it out, and Kirk came up wanting. And I thought that was great. the punches that Jim was throwing and Spock was just absorbing them. I just thought that that was great. This crew, and I mean the crew, I mean the storytellers on this one, and of course the cast is just ridiculously awesome. They just know the show so well. They know what the audience, what we would love to see. A continuation of Mirror Mirror is a fantastic use of the ability to provide a serialized sequel. One of the most famous episodes, we were left with a bit of a cliffhanger for the Terran side. You know, Captain Kirk, I shall consider it. I'm so glad they included like a repeat of that, the ending scene, and then continued directly after Jim beamed back up to our Enterprise. It was just, again, so well done. But in my mind, this was a true sequel as opposed to Pilgrim of Eternity, which was a continuation of the tale. This one was a sequel in that we had a lot of the story beats provided to us at the end of Mirror Mirror. We just talked about it. And so because of that, I think of the three that we've watched so far, this one was the most predictable, but by far as enjoyable as the other two. Lolani has been my favorite so far because of the incredibly poignant message that it had. You talk about painting yourself into a corner. That's a true no-win situation, the Lolani situation. I think the baseline for all of this is I could not, and this is my hand to God, I could not be more impressed with this show. I could not be, in my mind, I've said it once, I'm going to continue to say it as we watch this entire series, I hope. This, to me, seems like we opened up a chest somewhere and someone said, oh my God, the missing copies of the missing episodes from the original series. We found them. Let's put them out. And this looks like exactly that. I consider these from now going forward as part of the original run of Star Trek, the original series and the animated series. I think it absolutely deserves to be there. And how do you all feel about this? I mean, again, Star Trek Continues is really, I mean, they're just taking the original series and they're continuing with their own stories. These stories are very well done, but I'm very curious because I am new as can be to the original series. I've just finished it in the past, year or two. Again, and the animated series I just finished. What do you all feel about this? I don't want to call it a Johnny come lately, but this is obviously well beyond the run of the original series. For me, for my money, it's as if those decades in between didn't exist. And you know what, friends? I think I'll end with this. I think that the biggest accolade that I can give as somebody who, again, has just recently finished the original series and the animated series is that I am overjoyed. I am overjoyed with this continuation of the tale, this attention to detail, these incredibly deep, rich, thought-provoking stories. It's the best of Star Trek. It's the best, in my mind, it's the best of Star Trek to be able to have episodes like these that are thought-provoking. They put our characters in new and strange situations. You watch the characters be the best at being what they do. It's what I love about the original series, and no pun intended, they are continuing it in this series. My highest praise for this show. Oh, friends, I cannot wait to continue this series, if you can't tell. If you could do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. It greatly helps out a small channel and allows me to alert you next time it's time for Star Trek Continues or any of our sci-fi fare. And of course, if there's anything that we do that you would like early or in its full-length format, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you're not a fan of Patreon, consider YouTube memberships. You'll get all of our episodes at least a day early. But my dear friends, all that is then and this is now, and now unfortunately it's time to say goodbye from Star Trek Continues. But as the Greek chorus, people that are vitally important to the narrative's expansion into the universe, our job is to watch these things, tell people that haven't seen it before, you really need to check out Star Trek Continues, and thus we help the storytellers grow their audience. So friends, we are a vitally important part of the narrative. So as a reward, we get to jump back into the episode we just watched and say goodbye from somewhere inside our very favored scene. So friends, what I think I'm going to do is end us where they ended us, where we have Captain Spock in the chair wearing the gold, and there's a new day. Like he said, this is absolutely a crossroads for the Terran Empire. But friends, as always, aboard the ISS 1701, it's our job to facilitate that change. So friends, Until such time as we can continue the adventures of our Prime universe, Vulcan roll, and I'll see you.